Have you ever stumbled upon something that makes you regret finding it in the first place? That dreadful event may be discovered in the videos in our horror movie collection. They are the most horrifying artifacts that were discovered by accident. Regardless of how much you expect them or feel you are prepared for them, the horrors and frights they bring will catch you off guard and make you terrified out of your wits. Each of these horrific films will plunge you into impossible depths of terror. You may never be able to escape such a deep and dark abyss. Prepare to be terrified, as the following 5 terrifying films, captured on camera, will give you chills and shock your senses. Number 1. Boy Gets Pulled. The first video on our list was originally a TikTok and was offered by the YouTube account Wowza. When the power goes out, 2 youngsters who look to be siblings are spotted playing in the living room. As the power returns and the lights come back on, it is clear that the youngster has fallen asleep on the couch. However, as soon as the electricity is restored, the youngster is seen being dragged from the couch and onto the floor. The camera is unable to capture who or what is yanking the youngster off the couch. However, whatever that creature was, or wherever the youngster was taken, he did not return the same. Number 2. Sudden movement. While working a 12-hour shift, YouTuber Linda R. Cajun's Lady posts a strange video of what looks to be a human-like structure, but is clearly not human. An unusual and fairly peculiar fog-like formation can be seen forming and disappearing quickly, immediately beside the stairs on the front porch in the camera footage. If you believe it's a fly or mosquito sitting on the camera, think again. The speed at which the item emerges and departs in front of the camera is not human, despite its shape being similar to that of a human. Number 3. Demonic Creature. A teenage YouTuber had barely launched her channel when something awful occurred. She'd mentioned it. This film, shared on YouTube by JJPD Productions, is very popular among Brazilians. The little child had previously seen paranormal activity in her home, but this was absolutely out of the ordinary. As soon as she begins filming herself, a demonic thing comes behind her and the power goes out. In the meanwhile, the creature can be seen roaming about the rooftop. What is this creature and what is it doing here? Number 4. The Teleporter. 2 young girls can be seen alone in their room, watching TV, when suddenly a young girl dressed in old-fashioned clothes and scary eyes appears just beside the door. If you pause the video, you can clearly see the upper half of the girl dressed in traditional old-fashioned clothes from what seems to be a whole other period. One of the girls is still not aware of it. She shouts at something from the TV and startles the ghost away. The other girl rushes towards it with the camera, but they see that it teleports to the front of the stairs. Both the girls run out of the house screaming. When they stop for a split second, they see the ghost up in the hallway, and suddenly it teleports down on the ground in front of them. They instantly run off again, screaming. This video is courtesy of the YouTube channel Mansbaby. Number 5. Lost Cell Phone. A man in New York wakes up one morning only to find his cell phone missing, and since he lives all by himself, he decides to check the surveillance footage to see where he had placed it. The footage is shared by the YouTube channel nypost.com. The homeowner checks the footage, only to find himself in a troubling situation. As seen in the footage, a stranger makes his way to the homeowner's bedroom completely unchecked. Through an unlocked back door, he gets on all fours and crawls over to the bedroom just a few feet away from the owner. As the owner lays on the bed in his dreams, he gets the phone and goes away. However, there's an important detail to be seen here that the owner did not notice before. The offender held a large blade securely between his teeth, indicating that he was prepared to confront any opposition from the homeowner if he awoke. Have you ever experienced something like this? Let us know in the comments.